You guys wanted this eye look with the Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerized Cream Shadow by the name of Betty. Mwah! To all of my new subbies that are joining me today, thank you so much for stopping by. I invite you to scroll on down and push the subscribe button to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up at the end of the video if you like it. There we go. Okay, ladies, let's get started. This is what I have done so far, so you'll know. Done all of my skincare, put on my Smashbox primer. I used my Estee Lauder Perfectionist. This is the best one for dry skin, and this is the look I get every time. It's full coverage. It's lovely. You can even, toss it down to medium coverage. And when I say toss it down, I'm talking about if you use the Beauty Blender with the first layer, you're going to get a medium coverage, but I go for the kahuna, full coverage from Mama here, okay? All right, once I do that, I start with the eyebrows. I'm not going to do a full face tutorial today. I'm going to concentrate mostly on the eyes next week. There'll be a full face tutorial. With my eyebrows, I use the Benefit Eye Pencil, as you all well know. And the sisters feel like they're more related today. You know what I mean, girlfriends? Okay. Covering my eye is my Painterly Pot Primer by MAC. The next thing I do as far as highlight is, and I use a matte highlighter here, as you can see. And this is the Benefit Shy Beam Matte in Dandelion. My blush is Double Blush here, and this is Luminous Plush and Dim Infusion by Hourglass. Let me show you the colors real fast before we get into the tutorial. And this is the Luminous Flush, absolutely gorgeous color. You can see that it is breathtaking. And then, of course, the Dim Infusion is gorgeous also. And I double blush with those, and I use a NARS little kabuki type brush here. And I love this brush because it's pointed on the end, so when you do your blush, it just puts it right where you want it. See, I was having trouble with my blush. My blush brush that I have was too fat, and it was covering too much. This brush works 10 times better because it's got the point on it. Do you see what I'm saying? You can allow the blush to go right where you want it, as well as your highlight or anything else. I love this. Oh my gosh, it was worth every penny. And you know, it wasn't cheap. But it's heaven, heaven, girlfriends. My bronzer that I am using constantly and swear by is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Blush. And I mean, this bronzer is gorgeous. That's what I'm using. I even use that one to contour. My concealer under my eyes, my ladies, okay, is Born This Way. And I love this because it is more hydrating. I no longer use my Tarte Shape Tape because it got a little too drying under my eyes as we age. We need all the moisture we can get, and haha, this is it. I also use the By Terry powder to set it on top with a damp beauty blender. The rest of my face was set with the Hourglass Veil with the beauty blender. Alright, let's get down to the nitty gritty. If I forget anything, and I'm sure I will, okay, because you know how I do. Now, you all wanted the eye look with the Charlotte Tilbury Cream Eyeshadow. You loved that look. I mean, I got tons of comments on, please show us how you did this. And I will. Now, the first thing I did, like I told you, I used my MAC Painterly Pot. I used my finger and pressed it all over. I even used it on my bottom, under my bottom lashes. And I press it in, thus so. Now, we get a synthetic brush, and it's Sigma Concealer Brush F70, it looks like. The whole idea with this look is it's almost like a one shadow look, but we're going to use some powder shadow with it, okay? But I want you to watch this. Now, this color is gorgeous, as you can see. This color is Mesmerized Eyes, and this particular color is Betty. I also have the Marie Antoinette in there by her that is just as breathtaking. But today, this is the one we're going to use, okay? So I get a little on the end of my brush. Now I'm going to start right at the bottom of my lid here, and I hope you all can see this good. Okay, and I'm going to go straight across the lid with this. Straight across my lid. Because I'm going to be building this up. Now, I'm building this up to go like this. Okay? Kind of like that. So, alright? And when I say like that, it's going to kind of give the bubble effect. But you're going to put the heavier color here and work your way up. And just like this, I'm doing kind of a bubble effect. And I do that because I've got a hooded eye. And I want it to be just the right kind of bubble. Because then it makes my eyes look a little more open and not so shut. This is buildable, obviously. So you can keep building here. But this color is to die for. Well, all her cream shadows are to die for. Bobbi Brown puts out some gorgeous shadows that are to die for too. Okay, now I'm not an expert in cream shadows, I told you. This is all inspired by Elle Artistry because Elle said more mature ladies should concentrate more on cream shadows because it doesn't show up as many lines and wrinkles, and it's gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? That's sexy. Okay, I'm going to get a little more because you know me. So I'm going to build up here again. And this stuff does have to dry somewhat. I'm going to take it up a little higher onto my hood, just like yay. Okay? Now I've got that pretty even. That looks pretty good. Now what I want to do is take my finger and just kind of push it up, push the edge up over that fold I've got, okay? Because I'm trying to give the eye some dimension. And just take your ring finger, or any finger you want really, and just pat some more. Now if you feel like you need more shadow, you can add more shadow. Now the same thing you'll do on the other side. Now I'm going to let this dry a little bit because I may come back and put more on it, okay? So I'm going to do the other side. Gosh, isn't that pretty though? And my friends are having a fit over this too. I think it's because they've always seen me in real drastic, shocking type colors, you know. And I think this was a real shock. I can tell you one thing, Sugar Booger thinks it's stunning. Okay, I'm just saying, girlfriends. He thinks he thinks my eyes really pop. Well, if you have blue eyes, it will definitely pop with this, I can tell you. I would say any eye color. You just have to get the right shadows that you want to work with. And of course, when your eyes are like mine and they're all different shapes, different sizes, one's more hooded than the other, I think a cream eyeshadow can be your best friend. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with my finger because I don't want it to dry before I can move it up. Gosh, isn't that pretty? I'm loving it, girlfriends. Okay, I want to go back in and I want to play some more and just put a little bit more in there. What have I got to lose? And see how great this is with a hooded eye? I mean, it just comes right up on that hood when you do this. Decreases the size of the hood. Thank you. That's like a roll around your belly, you know, the hood. Isn't it the truth? May have to have another eye job. Hadn't had one since I was in my 40s, early 40s. And you know, it's only good, you know, for 12 years. It's time. Okay, see how gorgeous that is? Okay. Now, once you get that on, and if you give it that bubble effect, it's like a one shadow look. Now, let me tell you what else I do too. Also put my brush down in there, and I make sure it's not too much, and I go under my eyes with this. A thin line under your eyes. and just bring that color up, because all you're doing now is just opening up the eye. I gotta do everything with my mouth open. Don't ask me why. Tell me that isn't gorgeous. Hello. And it's not difficult, I told you. Now, I'm going slower so you can get the idea of everything. But I can tell you, I do my eyes in half the time using this shadow. Because I just place everything, you know, with powdered shadow, you've got a lot more to do. I am also going to take my Lorac Pro palette. You know, the oldies are always the goodies, right, ladies? Come on. And I'm going to take, right there, espresso. Here, ladies. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner and underneath, okay? So I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I forgot, I think this is a flat little detailed brush. Can you see how narrow that is? And I put it in there. Imagine me trying to find the right thing there. Alright, I'm going to put it into this espresso just like yay. Tap it off. Now I'm going to turn the brush like this, and I'm just going to brush this on the edge. Okay? Just brush it on the corner of your eye like that. Okay, now I'm putting it in, tapping it in like this, and I'm going to just go in my crease just a tad. Okay? Because obviously we're like working on a V, right? Okay, there you go. Just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to do the other side the same way. Take that brush and just like kind of put it flat. Turn it on its edge. And just go in to the crease just a little bit. Now I'm going to go back into the espresso with the tip at the end. And I'm just going to go right here on the outer corner just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I kind of want to tie it in with what I've got here. Okay? Just a little bit. As I say, we're going to have to smooth this out in a minute. Just like that. Alright? I mean, seriously, that's it. Now I'm going to take a smoother little brush like this, very detailed again, and smudge it. No, I'm going to use this one. It's faster. And just smudge it across gently. Just so I don't get any harsh lines. And I go up there at the top and smooth that out. Same way over here. Tell me how you love it. Now, okay. Now we're going to talk about eyeliner. You have several choices. You can use a pencil eyeliner like Barbarella by Charlotte Tilbury, which is the most gorgeous, gorgeous gel-like brown you ever saw in your life. Or I can get a little racy here and use my Urban Decay Alkaline. Okay? I love both colors. Let's play with the alkaline and see what happens. Okay? Because we can always do brown. Now I'm going to have to bend down further, so don't panic. Okay? So I always put my finger here and pull it a little bit. Now I don't go all the way across. I stop kind of right in the middle so my eye will be more rounded looking. I'm going to do the same over here. Oh boy. And just like that. Now I'm also going to take this pencil and I'm going to tight line as well. So I'm going to lift up my eye and I'm going to start tight lining. Go right into those lashes. Outline the other eye. See what I'm saying, girlfriends? This is how easy it is. You could use the Barbarella, the gel. You could use Marc Jacobs has some great gels. Makeup Forever has the, what is it, the XL gel colors that are to die for. But I mean, this looks elegant, it looks soft, it looks classy. Now, the next thing we're going to do is, I have to have another mirror for that, so I'm going to have to leave you long enough to go put, curl my lashes and put my mascara on, and I'll be back in a flash, so hang on to your hat. Well, ladies, what do you think? There you go, and it didn't take any time at all. Now, I did go and I took my little highbrow benefit pencil on my waterline, so my eyes would just open up. I curl my lashes. I put on Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lash Mascara. And voila, I am done, my ladies. So see, that's how easy it is. I'm telling you, the Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerize creams for the eyes, they're like whipped cream. You do have to give them time to dry a little bit, and you can maneuver them with your fingers, and it is heaven. It is so easy. And the colors are to die for. Wait till I show you the Marie Antoinette next time. So, for all of you, I want to thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for suggesting that. That was so sweet of you guys, and I'm glad you really like it. As you can see, it's easy. And of course, I'm wearing one of your favorite lipsticks. Yes, this is the Captive by MAC with the metallic Moonlust over it. So, mwah, to each and every one of you. And I see my subbies out there. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, girls. I love each and every one of you, and I want all of you to stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this video.